This is BURNGREAVE Community Radio 103.1 FM.
Yes, here we are back. The number, by the way, is 0114 213 2360. That's 0114 213 2360. And we're back with Martin and Matlub, who I've actually hijacked for today because all this new technology is new to me, and so I have to have some help. But anyway, I hope the content is proving useful. And I'd like Martin to come in on the issue of this word or this reference, common purpose again. Can you give us some info?
Yes, indeed I can. And it was from the public information about Sheffield and about the public information about the organisation Common Purpose. But what was Common Purpose? What was this organisation doing? What it was doing was, by having its own people and its own networks in place, it could bypass local democracy. By bypassing local democracy, it could then encourage its leaders, which it trained itself, to lead beyond their authority. In other words, they were being taught how to run in an anti-democratic way. There are many things about common purpose, and I would advise people to find out for themselves and to form their own opinions. What we have found is that when we have found improper practices, when we have found nasty practices against people being targeted, when we have found evidence of fraud, we have found people involved with common purpose, always in positions of power and influence, which is part of the common purpose agenda. Common purpose is what the government would call a change agent. This is part of the government's social re-engineering agenda. Big words, I know, but it's a way of altering society from within, but without us knowing. One of the poor aspects of common purpose is that it has attracted the wrong kind of people. And in the press recently, we have seen various cases of people being convicted of sex offences. One of them in the paper at the moment is a man called Matthew Byrne. What the press does not say is that Matthew Byrne is touted as a pillar of the society in which he lived. There he is, a peer in his community. He was also, of course, on the local advisory board of Common Purpose. And so, in the public eye, his is the flesh to press when seeking political publicity. And lo and behold, who should we get but none other than Mr. Heseltine and Mr. Cameron shaking his hand for a publicity photograph. Now, I know that Mr. Cameron would not have known about Mr. Byrne, nor would Mr. Cameron have known about Common Purpose. But now here is Mr. Cameron's opportunity to disassociate himself completely from that organisation. What else does the organisation do? We have found also that if people start asking questions through local councils, for example, have people involved with Common Purpose and their children's activities been CRB checked, the councils refuse to answer. Common Purpose itself then go into a campaign to vilify these people and to make them out as social pariahs. There are people in the country who know a lot more about common purpose than I. As I said, I'm a newcomer to this, and I'm still learning.